How did you even get this 100K scholarship? कोई जो बोलता grades don't matter.
They do.
They do matter.
यहाँ हर बच्चा अपने स्कूल का टॉपर है. There are people studying in this university from over 190 countries. So diversity बहुत ज्यादा है. Hello everyone, welcome back to Piyush Canada.
बहुत अच्छी वीडियो शूट करेंगे. I'm in University of Toronto Scarborough campus with Jia. जिया का इंस्टाग्राम, लिंक्डइन, जो भी प्रोफेशनल जैसा भी है, इट्स ऑल गोना बी डाउन देयर. शी हैज बीन अ स्टूडेंट एट यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ टोरंटो एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट इज कि तेरे को कितनी स्कॉलरशिप मिली थी?
100,000.
$1,00,000 की स्कॉलरशिप मिली थी. तो भाई जानेंगे कि हमें कैसे मिल सकती है $1,00,000 की स्कॉलरशिप. आई हैव अ लॉट ऑफ इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चंस टू आस्क. इफ यू आर समबडी जो यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ टोरंटो में पढ़ना चाहते हैं, दिस वीडियो इज गोना बी एक्सट्रीमली हेल्पफुल. So stay till the end, watch the whole video, and without wasting any time, let's start. तो before we even get into the actual questions, पहला ही क्वेश्चन मेरा है कि how did you even get this 100K scholarship? Why you? तेरे को क्यों मिली 100K की scholarship?
So to give context, I applied to U of T literally deadline से एक रात पहले. मेरे को पता लगा था Jan 13 से extend होके Jan 31st 2022 हो ये deadline. तो picked up my laptop, जाके फटाफट से अप्लाई कर दिया. सप्लीमेंट्री एप्लीकेशन भी था साथ में, where I had to write a 500-word essay explaining everything.
That why do you deserve this scholarship kind of?
No, scholarship का direct कुछ नहीं था.
अच्छा.
Scholarship they just gave me on the basis of 10th, 11th, 12th के grades.
कितने grades थे?
Around 95%, 10th, 11th में.
95 and above.
95 का बहुत
Okay,
हाँ.
okay.
Not above 95.
हाँ.
But 12th के तब तक आए नहीं थे.
Okay,
क्योंकि
yeah.
my batch we gave 2 board exams,
Yeah.
MCQ and non-MCQ वाले. और हमारे results बहुत लेट आए थे.
Okay.
जुलाई एंड में. तो सप्लीमेंट्री एप्लीकेशन लिखा, लाइक 500 वर्ड का ऐसे विद इन 5 to 10 minutes, क्योंकि लेट था, एप्लीकेशन वाज ड्यू, सबमिट कर दी. डिड नॉट हैव एनी होप्स ऑफ गेटिंग इन, क्योंकि बिल्कुल एंड मोमेंट पे अप्लाई किया था. प्रोग्राम बहुत कंपेटिटिव है, बैचलर ऑफ बिजनेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन विद कोऑप. And April end was when I got a notification university say that you have been accepted to your first choice of program.
Nice.
And 3 to 4 days after. तो ये जो 3 to 4 days का पीरियड था, इसमें मेरे पास स्कॉलरशिप नहीं थी.
Okay.
पूरी फैमिली बैठ के डिबेट कर रही थी कितनी फीस
So
है,
yeah, so
क्या
यही मेरा
कुछ
next question.
है.
That you were ready to pay that amount?
No.
Okay.
हम लोग तब भी डिबेट कर रहे थे कि क्या ज्यादा बेनिफिशियल होगा.
Is it even worth spending
Is it
that?
even worth spending 60,000 every year? And तब तक मैं NDA का एग्जाम लिख चुकी थी. तो NDA is National Defense Academy. तो उसके रिजल्ट्स भी नहीं आए थे. तो बहुत डिलेमा वाली सिचुएशन थी. And then April 27-28 was when I got the scholarship. And April 31st was when the deadline was to accept.
I have a question. So you didn't specifically apply for a scholarship. They just gave it to you.
They just gave it to
on
me based
basis
on
of
my
merit या जो भी.
merit includes everything. 10th 11th के जो grades, 12th के मुझे expected grades देने थे, क्योंकि final तो है नहीं. तो प्रिंसिपल से नोट लिखवा के कि we are expecting this child will get इतने grades, वो आपको सबमिट करना है with their signature and like one paragraph about you and IELTS के grades और the supplementary essay जो था.
Who was the agent that helped you do all of this?
Nobody.
There was no agent.
No.
You did it all by yourself.
Everything.
In class 12th.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. तो and how much was the scholarship? Total rupees में और dollars में दोनों बता दे.
Scholarship in Canadian dollars is $100,000, $1,00,000.
हाँ.
And INR में like since rate fluctuate हो रहा है 60-61 lakh INR.
60 लाख 60 लाख रुपीस की स्कॉलरशिप आपको बिना अप्लाई करे, सिर्फ अच्छे ग्रेड्स के. तो कोई जो बोलता है ग्रेड्स डोंट मैटर.
They do.
They do matter.
हाँ.
यहाँ तो इस
They
केस
do.
में तो they mattered a lot. भाई 60 लाख रुपए कम नहीं होते,
Yeah.
जिंदगी लग जाती है लोगों के कमाने में. Very nice. तो I think my follow up question would be कि before we get ahead आगे, पहले name your course, which university are we in, and कितने साल का प्रोग्राम है, how far are you,
Right.
and a little bit about that.
So this is University of Toronto Scarborough campus. 3 campuses हैं, St. George which is in downtown, UTM Mississauga, and then U of T Scarborough. So this is situated in the middle of Scarborough, Highland Creek, and this program is called Bachelor of Business Administration, BBA for short. But यहाँ पे they call it the management program, and we have 9 to 10 streams of specialization. So there's marketing, accounting, finance, entrepreneurship, and strategic management, IT, double degree program as well. एंड डिग्री 4 साल की है, 4 साल इक्विवेलेंट टू 8 स्टडी सेमेस्टर्स इफ यू स्टडी फुल टाइम. टू ग्रेजुएट यू नीड 20 क्रेडिट्स. तो एट मैक्स इन एवरी सेमेस्टर यू कैन टेक 3 क्रेडिट्स, बट वो हैवी हो जाता है.
Right.
तो स्टूडेंट्स यूजुअली टेंड टू टेक 2.5. तो इसलिए 8 सेमेस्टर्स में इजीली एनीवन कैन ग्रेजुएट.
And how far are you in your course?
दिस इज माय 6th सेमेस्टर.
Okay.
5 पूरे सेमेस्टर्स हो चुके हैं, 2.5 क्रेडिट्स ईच. पर अभी मैं फुल टाइम कोर्स लोड नहीं ले रही हूँ. आई एम टेकिंग 3 कोर्सेज राइट नाउ एंड वर्किंग पार्ट टाइम. तो एक और सेमेस्टर आई वुड हैव टू डू हाफ कोर्स लोड के साथ.
Cool. तो उस $1 लाख में से how much have you consumed till now in these
So
semesters?
scholarship is split. The $1 lakh is split 12,500 हर सेमेस्टर का.
Okay, yeah, that was my next question. How is it
हाँ.
split exactly? Yeah, cool.
So every semester you get 12,500. क्योंकि according to the university, scholarship is only valid for 4 years of study, and 4 years of study is equal to 8 semesters of study, according to how Canadian education system works. तो अभी तक मैं 5 कर चुकी हूँ और हर एक सेमेस्टर में मेरी स्कॉलरशिप लगी है. तो 12,500 into 5
multiplied by 5 or
लग चुकी है
Nice.
स्कॉलरशिप. एंड सब्सिक्वेंट रिमेनिंग है वो हर फुल टाइम सेमेस्टर में दैट विल गेट अप्लाइड.
there is nothing जो स्कॉलरशिप का कैश इन बैंक आता है, अकोमोडेशन पे अप्लाई होती है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. इट्स ऑल यूज्ड इन गिवन टू यू.
Yeah.
आपके स्टूडेंट अकाउंट में डाल देते हैं, जो ऑटोमेटिकली फीस में ही जाएगा.
Yeah.
इट्स योर फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी.
तो सेमेस्टर के सेकंड मंथ में इट गेट्स क्रेडिटेड टू योर स्टूडेंट अकाउंट. लाइक बिफोर ट्यूशन फी की जो डेडलाइन आती है उससे पहले ही आ जाता है. सो यू नो what is the exact amount that you have to pay every semester.
तो ये जो BBA प्रोग्राम है विदाउट स्कॉलरशिप, इसकी टोटल फीस क्या है if somebody is dreaming about studying BBA in UFT?
So this is not only about the BBA program. Every program in UFT in general, first year fees starts from 60,000. 60,000 Canadian dollars is for 2 semesters.
So first year means how many subjects am I covering?
So students are suggested to take 5 courses
Okay.
per semester, but कम ज्यादा ले रहे हैं
Right,
तो
right.
उसके अकॉर्डिंगली वो
So you gave an
fluctuate
approx
होगा.
$60,000
$60,000.
for 2 semesters.
60,000 was when I began. अभी के जो फर्स्ट इयर्स आए हैं उनकी 63-64 उनके ऑफर लेटर पे लिखी हुई आई.
For 2 semesters.
Yeah.
Okay. तो टोटल फीस कितनी हो जाएगी BBA की?
BBA में सेकेंड ईयर में आके फीस बढ़ जाती है बिकॉज वो सिस्टम रेगुलेटेड से डीरेगुलेटेड हो जाता है. तो 60 से मेरी हाइक होके 70 पे आ गई है. लाइक डायरेक्ट 70 पे जंप हुई है. तो इट इज कमिंग अबाउट टू बी 240,000 इन टोटल इफ यू डोंट हैव अ स्कॉलरशिप. बट सिंस द स्कॉलरशिप कंपोनेंट है तो दैट 100,000 गेट्स डिडक्टेड.
तो बेस्ड जो मैं देख रहा था रिसर्च में, इट्स वेरी हाईली रैंक्ड इन द वर्ल्ड. इनफैक्ट वर्ल्ड में 25th हाईएस्ट रैंक्ड यूनिवर्सिटी है, एंड कनाडा में आई थिंक इट्स इन द टॉप 3 इजीली, राइट?
Yeah.
तो डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन, बट इज इट वर्थ दैट रैंक? डज इट डिजर्व? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? व्हाट इज योर टेक आफ्टर स्पेंडिंग सो मेनी मंथ्स हियर? क्या इनके वो है, इतनी रीच है, इतना नाम है
Right.
UFT का,
Yeah.
योर नेम इज इनफ काइंड ऑफ, राइट?
So, according to QS World University Rankings, इस साल UFT is ranking 25, as Piyush mentioned, overall globally. And within Canada, it has always been like topmost university. And इसके बाद आ रही है McGill, and then fluctuates between UBC या कोई और यूनिवर्सिटी फॉर द टॉप 3 वाला रैंक. इन टर्म्स ऑफ इट बीइंग वर्थ, कनाडा में इफ यू आर विद इन कनाडा, एज लॉन्ग एज यू हैव द स्किल सेट, एज लॉन्ग एज यू आर एबल टू पोर्ट्रे योरसेल्फ इन अ वे कि हाँ ये जॉब मैं कर सकता हूँ, मेरे पास स्किल्स हैं एंड आई नो माई शिट, तो यू विल गेट इट. बट UFT, द नेम प्लेज इन टर्म्स ऑफ alumni connections. If you search up anybody's name and add a company का नाम आगे, you will find somebody or the other who is a UFT alumni working there. So you have easy accessibility and connectivity to network, and there are a lot of alumni events also happening, so that also helps. But globally it is for sure something that really helps, क्योंकि if you go outside of Canada, frankly speaking, nobody would know more than 3 to 4 universities जो कनाडा के अंदर हैं. तो वो 3 to 4 के अंदर UFT, McGill, UBC, Waterloo ये सब आ रहे हैं. But apart from that, if you go to the US या यूरोप में या ऑस्ट्रेलिया कहीं जा रहे हो, nobody else would know कि what have you studied, where have you studied from, and what is your credibility.
Right.
So it is not your credibility in that sense, it's the university ki credibility. But as long as you're proving yourself within the country, that's fine.
Right. You're the face for the university's credibility at that point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. With that degree. My next question is, so even after paying 240,000, I mean, you're not paying.
Yeah.
क्या यहाँ पे डाइवर्सिटी है क्लासरूम्स में, टीचर्स में? When I say diversity, you know exactly what I mean. कि I was interviewing a lot of students from other colleges as well. तो मुझे तो सीधा लोगों ने बोल दिया, भाई हमारी क्लास में 99% इंडियंस है, हमें कोई डाइवर्सिटी नहीं मिली, कोई कल्चर नहीं मिला सीखने को. तो what is your diversity like in your classes?
There are Indians, a lot of Indians, there are Indian professors as well, but जो Indian professors हैं, they have studied in Stanford या Chicago, Boston से पढ़े हुए हैं, double bachelors, masters, PhDs who are now teaching
That's
here.
amazing. Yeah.
And some of them are like from nearby, like Haryana, Punjab types.
Wow.
And speaking in terms of classrooms, there are certain lectures जिसमें मुझे एक भी Indian बच्चा नहीं दिखता है अपने अलावा.
Okay.
So there are people studying in this university from over 190 countries. So diversity बहुत ज़्यादा है. You will meet people from countries जिनके नाम पहले कभी नहीं सुने होंगे. This has happened with me as well.
Nice.
Like I would know कि वो country exist करती है,
Right,
but
right.
I wouldn't expect them to be in the same university as I am.
Right.
So
मतलब काफी diversity है.
Yeah.
You have noticed diversity. It's
Yeah.
ऐसा नहीं है कि everybody is from literally the same
नहीं,
place.
नहीं,
Okay. That is amazing. I think बहुत important है, बहुत सारे perspective और बहुत सारे context के लिए that you get to talk to and sit with and study and work and do other things with a lot of diverse people. So that is amazing. Good job. So let's talk a little about accommodation का क्या है on campus and then we're gonna very quickly touch off campus क्योंकि off campus तो इतना वो है, right? It's the same for everyone. On campus का क्या है थोड़ा सा could you guide somebody who is watching this and planning to study at UFT?
Yeah. So first year students have a guarantee. तो अगर वो अप्लाई करते हैं हाउसिंग के लिए बिफोर द सेट डेडलाइन व्हिच इज यूजुअली 31st of March, देन यू हैव अ शॉर्ट चांस ऑफ गेटिंग अ प्लेस ऑन कैंपस. एंड ऑन कैंपस अकोमोडेशंस में यू हैव ऑप्शन ऑफ अ टाउन हाउस, सिंगल शेयर्ड बेडरूम, देन अपार्टमेंट्स अगेन सिंगल शेयर्ड. And there's meal plan as well. First year students के लिए अब से meal plan is compulsory in Scarborough campus. Downtown में पहले से compulsory था. Range, if I would say, lowest starts from 11,000, goes up to 22,000. $11,000 for 2 semesters, fall and winter.
So what are you doing in the summer? Like you won't have a place to stay for
You
the
will
summer?
have if you end up applying. Summer में easily accommodation मिल जाती है क्योंकि not a lot of people stay on campus. तो summer का easily मिल जाता है, but that's apart from the 11 or 20,000 that you would be paying. Like
So,
उसके range में.
so assuming if I start in fall, I will
Yeah.
have a place till winter semester ends, and
Yeah.
they will charge me between 11,000 to
Yeah.
20,000.
हाँ.
Okay, that is very expensive. And off campus में what can you expect?
Off campus, there are a lot of places आसपास. Walking distance पे भी हैं. I moved out of campus after my first year, and like it's been 1 year I'm living off campus, and it's easy commute. 10 minute की walk है campus से, and it's much cheaper. I would say 50% cheaper than what I was paying on campus. So it's as good as living here.
That's crazy, way. That is very expensive. इसी के follow-up question है. Would you say everybody is able to find off-campus housing? Yeah, it's a crisis or कैसा है? Given your friends or your circle, obviously you wouldn't know about everyone.
It is a bit difficult to find something in your budget if you have a defined budget, which most people here don't.
What do you mean by most people here don't? मतलब UFT में अमीर लोग ज़्यादा पढ़ रहे हैं.
See, controversial question. There are students who have scholarships and who are here on the basis of their scholarship, who are just here because they got a scholarship and otherwise वो university attend नहीं करते just because it's 60,000 a year. And there are students who would have attended if it's 80 or 90,000.
Okay.
So for them, maybe finding something even $1,500 or $2,000 a month is not a big deal. Just keeping an eye out कि कब proactively लोग पोस्ट करना शुरू करेंगे कि yes we have a space, which is usually semester start होने के 1-2 महीना पहले. तो वो देखना, क्योंकि मुझे मेरा घर मिला था like literally 20 दिन पहले. I would have to vacate अगर मुझे उन 20 दिन में घर नहीं मिलता तो. And you have to be adjusting if you're in a foreign country. You don't have all the resources you had back home. कोई driver नहीं है. There is no helper at home. या anything of that sort. So everything you have to take in account and see campus से कितनी feasibility है if you can't commute इतना ज़्यादा, because classes begin at 9, end at 9, so you have to plan your day accordingly.
Okay, that was my next question. Okay, what is the timetable like? And I only asked this question because if somebody is thinking कि I'm gonna work part time and मैं part time काम करके अपना फीस निकालूं, फीस तो चलो नहीं निकलती, but I'm gonna get some expenses, तो क्या schedule इतना flexible है that they'll be able to work 4 to 5 days या 3 to 4 days part time? Honest answer.
4 to 5 days no.
3 to 4 days. Normally.
3 days yes. मेरा फर्स्ट ईयर में ही I wasn't working in my first year, so फर्स्ट ईयर में ही मैंने स्केड्यूल ऐसा सेट किया था. So there is no set timetable. आपका जो स्टूडेंट पोर्टल है, you see all the available timings of that lecture, and आपको जो लेक्चर का टाइमिंग पसंद आ रहा है given there is space, you can enroll for that.
Right.
या मान लो आप Tuesday 2 to 5 में enrolled हो and 2 to 5 no longer works for you, then you can just go and sit in Monday का 9 to 12 वाला lecture. Nobody is gonna punish you for that or nobody is gonna kick you out of the class for that. So मैंने मेरे first year में Monday and Friday खाली रखे हुए थे. Like I just wanted to have those days for myself, पढ़ने के लिए या बाहर जाने के लिए, exploring, क्योंकि first year new country everything.
Right.
So and weekend was free as well. You have the flexibility to set it according to yourself. Some classes are recorded also. So you get the recording on your study portal as well, which is all called Quarkus यहाँ पे, तो वो उस पे upload हो जाता है. But some classes have a participation component. तो जो 100% grade है, उसका 20 to 25% is purely based on participation. I'm currently taking a course, उसका 20% grade is based on participation. So if you don't attend the class at all,
Right.
100 में से 20 आपके गए.
Okay, so it's depends on क्या course load, how much time do you want to have to study and all of that.
Yeah.
ठीक है. Could you tell me a little bit about on-campus job? What kind of jobs are there and easy to find? They're already occupied. क्या उसकी reality है?
So there are two kinds of jobs. One is work study and there's on-campus jobs. Work study is something that you do with the department. जैसे department of management है, they will hire 15, 20, 30 work study students and place them into different functions. Somebody will do administrative, someone will do finance वाला portion, someone will assist somebody, and it has a cap of 100 hours per semester, which is very low. Which is like weekly
Per
7
semester?
hours. Yeah.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
One student can only do one work study
in their entire
semester. They can't apply for another work study. Like they can apply, but they can accept only one position.
Yeah.
And work studies pay minimum wage. So like when I started working in summer of 23. So I came in fall 22. Fall winter काम नहीं किया. Summer I began working. I did a work study with the registrar's office. So वहाँ से experience gain करके I applied for an on-campus job. On-campus jobs are a bit different because they don't have that hour limit to them. So the position I'm currently working at, it's with the residence department, and they were paying me 18 पहले for the first 8 months, and now they've increased because minimum wage increased for Ontario. तो उसके साथ साथ they increased hours to 19. Apart from that, there are two more jobs which I'm assuming most people have heard: TA, teaching assistant,
right.
and invigilators. I haven't been a TA, couldn't be क्योंकि grades इतने अच्छे नहीं हैं कि TA बनो. But TAs were paid 47, 48 an hour.
What?
Yeah.
What? Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. इतना
And
जहाँ
now
पे
it
मैं
has
पढ़ता
increased.
TRU में मैं पढ़ता था इतना नहीं है TA का pay, but
Oh.
that's crazy.
Now it has increased to 51 point something
It's $51 an hour.
an hour.
For a
But again, it's
teaching
not
assistant.
इतने ज़्यादा hours नहीं है.
Right,
You get
right.
100, 150 hours max
Yeah.
in the whole semester. But that also accounts up to something.
something, but not
Yeah.
enough. But still, the hourly pay is great, right?
Yeah.
It's great. Okay.
Because TAs also eventually have to invigilate in exams
Yeah,
जो
yeah,
उनके
yeah.
respective professors के हैं, they have to grade. अगर कोई course ऐसा है जिसमें weekly tutorials हैं,
Yeah.
तो tutorials के भी different
Tutorials, yeah.
timings हैं, तो 6-7 hours for those tutorials as well. And I have been an invigilator in some of the exams, and invigilation में when I worked, they were paying 32. Now they're paying 34 point something. I don't know the exact figure.
Nice.
But again, एक semester में कितने ही exams आप invigilate करोगे? Because you also have your own final exams
Right,
at the same time.
Right.
So they ask for your schedule, and बाकी जितने exams available होते हैं, they place you into that accordingly.
It counts to nothing then. It's just an experience or
Yeah.
है ना, right? Okay. Now, this is my favorite question to ask. How difficult is the course? Do students fail? And do you think, क्योंकि ये नया जो छोटे कॉलेजेस हैं वहाँ पे ये ट्रेंड चल रहा है कि जानबूझ के फेल करते हैं बच्चों को, राइट? फीस के लिए उसके लिए.
Yeah.
तो आंसर these 3 questions for me.
U of T in general is very difficult.
Okay.
तो एक बहुत common saying है कि Harvard is difficult to get into, easier to get out of. U of T is easy to get into, difficult to get out of. So it's a straight comparison with
Right.
Harvard.
Right.
And it is also called Harvard of the North.
Okay.
So Canada का
Yeah.
Harvard से थोड़ा ऐसे comparison है. And yes, indeed, all the courses are difficult. Be it arts का course, be it science का, business का. There is a certain level of difficulty which comes along with the tag of your degree. And अगर general grading scheme बताऊं, तो अगर आप 85 marks ला रहे हो, that is when you get a 4.0. So it's that डिफिकल्ट
Grading scale
85
is-
तक पहुंच गए हो
Right.
तो वो तुम्हें 4.0 दे रहे हैं कि लाइक ओके यू
Oh,
गॉट
yeah.
85
Yeah.
टेक योर फुल मार्क्स टेक योर
Okay.
4.0 एंड उसके नीचे देयर स्मॉल स्मॉल सेक्शंस की 77 to 80 है देन 3.7 फिर कम तो 85 to 100 के बीच में इफ यू आर गेटिंग यू आर गोना गेट द सेम 4.2 ग्रेड सो इट्स दैट डिफिकल्ट टू
It's
गेट
that difficult. Okay, so if you're getting 85, they're like, wow, you did a great job. Okay.
Yeah, that is the thing. And professors do curve up and curve down according to past averages.
Yeah.
Because they also want to maintain कि हाँ ये कोर्स इतना difficult है. But if you're studying consistently on time, class जा रहे हो, ध्यान दे रहे हो, then it's not that difficult also. Because I know people जिनकी first semester से अब तक 4.2 चलती आ रही है. They are exceptional,
Crazy. Right.
but you can still get like a 3.5, 3.3 ऐसा in every course that you're doing just by paying attention, going to classes and doing all the work you're supposed to do.
And you said it's difficult to pass क्योंकि एक certain standard maintain करना है, benchmark higher है, उसका competence का benchmark higher है,
Yeah.
higher उनको रखना है, is that why?
And if you compare U of T to US के जो universities हैं, say Harvard, Stanford, UC Berkeley, if you talk to one of us and one of them, उनकी life is much easier क्योंकि वहाँ academics पे इतना ज़्यादा focus नहीं है. They still have time to party, go out, work, don't work, whatever. Their lives are much easier than us. Not saying it in a sense कि हाँ वो लोग काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, but just amplifying the rigor of studies here. ये हम friend groups में बहुत discuss होता है कि हाँ ये जो दोस्त है US में पढ़ रहा है, उसके लिए it's relatively easier being in a similar university, like top level university में होने के बाद भी they're a bit lenient than us. वो चीज़.
Difficult to get into, easy to get out of, that
Exactly.
kind of thing.
That makes sense now that I am experiencing
That is very interesting, and that should be very helpful to somebody who is watching. Now my next question is, you think Toronto में पढ़ने का कोई you have a significant edge over somebody जो बहुत ही remotely कहीं पढ़ रहा है या किसी remote area में, like Toronto is the fintech, financial and tech hub जिसे मतलब financial basically बोलते हैं, it's the hub. So do you think you have an advantage just because you're in Toronto and I am not in Toronto?
100%.
Really?
Toronto is the second largest financial hub of North and South America.
Okay.
Like after New York, Toronto ही आता है in terms of finances and all the financial industry and banks and everything. So this country basically runs on connections. If you know somebody, if you know how to talk, if you know how to present yourself, and if you know how to make good use of an opportunity, say कोई networking event है या you just run into someone in a bank and you start talking to them, you ask about their day and then अपने खुद को introduce करो and things like that. If you are comfortable doing that or if you want to learn that and implement that, you are good. Otherwise, इतनी सारी resources आसपास होने के बाद भी, if you don't want to work towards that, you are better off in a remote area.
अगर आप हो and you're not gonna take advantage, then you're just wasting.
Yeah, you are better off living in a remote
Okay.
area.
Do you जैसे यहाँ पे do you get to go to other companies campus की वजह से? तो tell me a little bit about that.
So we have every semester we have a networking breakfast. So if you're in the co-op program, there's a networking breakfast held in our building. At least 30 companies के representatives, they are here, they are boothing, representatives and recruiters.
Could you give me examples of companies? किस type की companies आती हैं?
Banks हो गए, Big 4 companies हो गई.
Namely कोई बड़े brand का नाम, जैसे कुछ ये 3-4 बड़े brand है, they are there usually.
Amex से people from Amex, Scotia, CIBC, BMO, TD, ये सब banks, Big 4 companies, Toyota, L'Oreal and CPG companies, fast moving consumer goods, government से भी Government of Ontario, Ministry of Ontario, Education, Health, Finance Ministry. So like at least 30 representatives, 30 companies and then उनके subsequent representatives, including someone who works there as an employee and someone who recruits people.
Nice.
So at least 2 from every company, they're there and you have about 2 hours to go to whoever you want to talk to, show them your skills, build a connection with them and they would also remember you from there क्योंकि उनको याद होगा कि I met them at a networking event. Co-op breakfast. So it's a networking breakfast. So if you send them a LinkedIn connection request, that will get converted into a coffee chat and then you can further talk to them one-on-one and वहाँ से you can solidify your chances of being employed.
These amazing companies and organizations are coming to the campus.
Yeah, and even clubs in our university. So I myself am a part of a club and we host networking events with different companies. So namely with Microsoft, Deloitte, KPMG, Fidelity Investments, we have held held events with them, and हम बच्चों को 30 to 50 students from our campus हम उनको downtown Toronto office लेके जाते हैं for an office tour, networking session,
Microsoft
panel
के companies
discussion.
के।
Yeah, तो उनके जो CIBC Square में offices हैं या Fidelity का जो office है वहाँ लेके जाते हैं, and then they have like a full-blown discussion with them and increase their chances of writing good cover letters because people actually read them,
Right.
and your chances of being given an interview increase if you mention ki yes, I have been at your office, I have talked to this person,
Right.
and that's how you make connections and make good use of living in this city.
If you're sending a cold request or cold LinkedIn connection or cold email and the title, I mean, first दो line तो visible होती है, premium it says, hey, I was at your office last week.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna definitely open
Exactly.
it. Good one, good one. What is, now my next question is, what is that one thing that you're like, oh, I wish I knew this before I came to UFT. काश मेरे को पता होता ये यहाँ UFT आने से पहले, तो it would have been amazing. ऐसी क्या चीज़ है that you
This exact same thing that I mentioned. India में रह के इतना exposure नहीं होता है. You're just living in that one well जहाँ आपके आसपास there's same kind of people, same economic level, same city, same daily routine आपका, and you're
Right.
just used to that environment. School में अगर आप topper हो आपको सब जानते हैं, but when you come here in a university like this, यहाँ हर बच्चा अपने स्कूल का टॉपर है.
yeah.
So this is a community where it is very difficult for you to outshine anybody because everyone has been that topper or the favorite child of the principal in their school.
Right.
And उनके पास रहा है वो support कि हाँ मैं ही हूँ स्कूल में अगर कोई valedictorian बनेगा या किसी को award मिले, so they know they are going to get it. But यहाँ वैसा नहीं, इधर you have to kill, eat and make your way through.
Right. And that kind of forces you to go beyond what you have already done. Right.
इस question के लिए I did note down a few points and a few of them being कि the way they teach here is completely different from how people were used to teach us in India. Teachers पीछे पीछे भागती थी या universities में भी there were people who kept a check on you. यहाँ you are 100% accountable of your own actions. Nobody is going to come in and check कि तुमने काम किया है या नहीं किया है, if you are preparing for your exam or not, assignment submit करी या नहीं करी. कई बार ऐसे भी होता है you miss the deadline and then you realize and there's no other way that you can submit it but do it on time.
They're not gonna ask twice.
They're not going to even bother seeing कि किसी ने काम किया है या नहीं किया है. So you are accountable of your own actions. Your ability to communicate matters a lot. It's not about how spontaneously आप बात कर सकते हो कि आपको एक topic दे दिया 30 seconds में you have to speak about it. It's not about that. It's about जो आपके दिमाग में चीज़ चल रही है उसको कितना better आप articulate करके सामने वाले को convey कर सकते. Even if you're speaking slow, taking your time, what matters is आप किस तरीके से और कितनी अच्छे तरीके से explain कर रहे हो whatever is going on in your head.
Right.
And the last one was reaching out for help. मेरे first year में I struggled a lot.
With
I did
specifically
not
what?
know कि academic support available है, mental health support available है या anything related to T card गुम हो गया. T card is our university का I card. तो T card गुम हो गया तो कहाँ जाना है या फीस की कोई प्रॉब्लम है कि ज़्यादा लग रही है या what is this expense for, तो वो मैं खुद से लेके बैठ जाती थी कि हाँ ये figure out करना है. But there are resources for that. Monday to Friday 9 to 5 people are here. You are paying for that. So make
Exactly.
use for resources. Book a meeting or go in person, talk to them. They are here to help you out and
Right.
they will. अगर ऐसा लग रहा है कि you can't talk to someone else, like कोई employee से आप बात नहीं कर सकते हो, talk to second years, third years. We have been through a lot of things ourselves and I can fully say now कि मेरे को हर एक resource के बारे में पता है on campus.
Nice.
And one thing that I want to amplify on, never be shy to say hi. If you are thinking कि सामने वाला बंदा मेरे बारे में क्या सोचेगा अगर मैं जाके ये सवाल पूछूं, then you're drowning yourself in self-doubt. Go and ask that question. Maybe they have dumber questions than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they have dealt with the same question 10 times. They won't mind telling that. So that, and if I look back at my first year, मेरे को बहुत ज़्यादा FOMO होता था क्योंकि I was used to look at मेरे जो colleges में friends हैं या दूसरी universities में friends हैं, हर weekend stories डाल रहे हैं, downtown जा रहे हैं, Niagara Falls जा रहे हैं. मैं पूरे first year Niagara Falls गई ही नहीं. मैं इस साल पहली बार Niagara Falls गई थी. This is my third year in university.
Nice.
So उनको देख के लगता था कि भाई मैं तो पढ़ रही हूँ या मैं classes attend कर रही हूँ पूरा हफ्ता and I'm just sitting at home doing nothing and ये लोग parties कर रहे हैं, बाहर जा रहे हैं. That academic rigor वो तब hit होना start हुआ था. And then like it got to me कि okay, this is something different that I'm doing and I have to put in my 100% and this will in the next 4 years amount to something bigger than what I'm even expecting. So if you are here or if you are in a university or college for that matter which is academically rigorous, that will pay off. FOMO में रहने का कोई point नहीं है.
Right.
उनको FOMO दो कि मैं पढ़ रही हूँ.
Right. And you can't compare
Yeah.
a UFT to a, I don't want to name, but you know what, right? So that was, I think those were my questions. एक last question है कि getting in and around the city का क्या है, campus पे travel क्या है? You told me there are underground tunnels.
So जो main campus वाला portion है, the one that is across the road, that is connected underground well enough. 4-5 buildings हैं जो underground tunnel से connected हैं, but transportation from here to downtown, Scarborough से downtown थोड़ा I would say it's not that well built, क्योंकि अगर आपको यहाँ से downtown Union Station तक ही जाना है, it will take you an hour easily. On the other hand, if you are in downtown, commuting is very easy for you, but again there are उसके खुद के pros and cons. Easy commute है, but you have to pay a higher rent. You have to be more secure with when you're going out, because there's a lot of distractions and a lot of bad elements बाहर. This is a more safe environment, a more close-knit environment I would say, क्योंकि छोटा campus है, बच्चे कम हैं, तो everyone knows each other. Downtown campus में abundance में बच्चे हैं, graduate students भी हैं, undergrads भी हैं, so they barely know each other. वो sense of community नहीं है वहाँ पे इतना.
Those were my questions. Thank you so much ये वीडियो देखने के लिए. I hope इस वीडियो से आपको बहुत अच्छी इन्फॉर्मेशन मिली होगी. I'm sure मिली होगी. Jia has told everything she could about University of Toronto, studying here, campus, job, सब कुछ बता दिया. कमेंट्स में ज़रूर लिख के जाना अगर हेल्पफुल लगी. Thank you so much. Bye bye and I will see you in the next video.